Hi, today we're going to talk about fire safety and what to do if there is a fire. So, if you're at school, if you're in the classroom, go out the playground door and to the parking lot. Remember, this is if you're in classroom 8. If you're in a different classroom, talk to your teacher or your staff to figure out which door you're going to go out of. If you're in the dorms, go out the doors by the CDR and go to the parking lot. Make sure that you stay with your staff. If you're in another part of the building, like the pool or the music room or the gym, make sure you stay with your staff and follow them, and they'll make sure that you can safely get to the parking lot. If you're at home, make sure you talk to your parents about emergency plans and make sure that you practice them, just like we do at school. Having a fire drill at home gives you the chance to just see how you would react in a real emergency. You can see how quickly and safely everyone can get out of the house. As a family, you should practice the drill twice a year, every year. It's also a good time to remind your parents to change the batteries in the smoke alarms. A good rule of thumb during a home fire drill is to see if your family can safely get out of the house using your different escape routes and meet outside at the same time or at the same place, within 3 minutes. For an extra challenge, you might try variations, like pretending that the front door was blocked and you couldn't get out that way. Different families will have different plans. Some kids live in a one-story house and other kids live in tall buildings. You'll want to talk about escape plans and escape routes. Oh no, what do I do? So if you're in a room with the door closed when the fire breaks out, you need to take a few extra steps. Check to see if there's heat or smoke coming in the cracks around the door. That may This helps you check to see if there's a fire on the other side of the door. If you see smoke coming under the door, don't open it. If you don't see smoke, touch the door. If the door is hot or very warm, don't open it. The fire is or could be on the other side. If you don't see smoke and the door is not hot, use your fingers to lightly touch the doorknob. If the doorknob is hot or very warm, don't open the door. If the doorknob feels cool and you can't see any smoke around the door, open the door very carefully and slowly. When you open the door, if you feel a burst of heat or smoke pour into the room, quickly shut the door and make sure it's really closed. If there's no smoke or heat when you open the door, you can go to your escape route exit. If you can see smoke in the house, stay low to the ground as you make your way to the exit. In a fire, smoke and poisonous air hurt more people than the actual flames do. You'll breathe less smoke if you stay close to the ground. Smoke naturally rises, so if there is smoke while you're trying to use your escape route, staying low means you can crawl under most of it. You can drop to the floor and crawl on your hands and knees below the smoke, and then you don't have to inhale any of it. How to get out. Talk to your parents and see how you should get out of the house and where should you go in the event of a fire. Everybody's plan will be different, so make sure you know what your plan is. I can't get out. If you can't get out fast because the fire or smoke is blocking an escape route, you'll want to yell for help. You can do this from an open window or call 911 if you have a phone with you. Even if you're scared, never hide under the bed or in a closet. If you do, firefighters will have a hard time finding you. Know that firefighters or other adults will be looking for you to help you out. Sooner, the sooner they find you, the sooner you both can get out. In the meanwhile, keep heat and smoke from getting through the door by blocking the cracks around the door with sheets, blankets, or clothing. If there is a window in the room that is not possible to escape from, you open it wide, and stand in front of it. If you can grab a piece of clothing or a towel, place it over your mouth to keep from breathing in the smoke. This works even better if you wet the cloth first. If your clothes catch on fire. A person's clothes could catch fire during a fire or by accident, like if you step too close to a candle. If this happens, don't run. Instead, stop, drop to the ground, cover your face with your hands, and roll. This will cut off the air and put out the flames. An easy way to remember this is stop, drop, and roll. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.